I saw Ruby's advertisement for the December canvas, and I knew I had to be a part of it.
This year, I've been trying to figure out how to do more art, and this trip has been an eye-opener to kind of lead me to what I want to do next.
December canvas, yeshia no, maami nya experience bebre. Maami shia nipa ahodo ebi free amanone. Ebai, ema obi a kire na adwen efa adwuma na oye no, experience a onya awom.
My art specializes in painting, and some of the themes I use are traditional childhood games and cultural heritage.
Through my art, I can express my thoughts and emotions in a certain kind of way that would be difficult to express verbally.
Linking your talents with a profession is really going to help you because you are doing what you really like, and at the end, as a profession as well.
I go to art no, unique and special mama pa. Say art no so what hwa odwene say obeye bibi foforo.
I came here to have a transformative experience, not only artistically, but personally as just a human. And I've never been out of the country, at least across the Atlantic or across seas at all. So this is my first time coming, and I wanted to be able to experience the culture firsthand.
Just hearing the different clans and how your different roots and what symbolizes where you come from. I definitely want to create a sense of self in my paintings and seeing how I could present that.
The eyes did not see, but the heart saw everything. Sometimes I wish I could have the energy to do a research about the psychological nature or the psychological trauma of our ancestors by putting like 30 people through that journey of our ancestors. And I'm going to study how that pain they were able to endure that. Because it goes beyond any imagination. How they could even stay the next day and take the next step. It is something that sometimes I try to get into the spiritual realm by going so deep. But when I'm going so deep, I get scared and I come back of it.
It's called Hosanna palm, but it's a palm-like. It's not palm, it's not cycas, it's a palm-like.
Palm-like.
So we have cycas, we have palms, and then we have palm-like trees.
It looks like
That's the fruit, but it's not edible. It's not edible and it's not viable. So if you plant it, it will not germinate.
It looks like pine cones.
But once in a while, you have new shoots developing at the stem. Hosanna palm, because archaeologists say they used the front of this to hold Jesus Christ, Hosanna.
For the Hosanna.
They
still give it out.
That's why we call it the Hosanna palm.
It's a very diverse concept here. Depending on who you are, what your experience is in life, determines what type of artistic ability that elicits from your soul.
All serious artists are not your average person. Whichever kind of artist you are, whether you're a sculptor, whether you are whatever, your life is part and parcel of what you put out there.
Dodo na ni say art ne de wo ya amfasuo ni so ana bibie ni so nanso na ye wo ho odo ne sa passion na wo yemu no enti no aboa ye pa ama sese ye no na sese aye ye yi adwuma edi gyan so aye de bobra e wasa na enya nkola nso aye so ye training omo aye kire omo say art no bibi pa wo mu.
My artwork, I view it as therapy for myself. It also has helped me to support myself and my family financially, and it has taken me to certain places that I never thought I would be able to even get a chance to enter or go to.
Like seeing how art is used here, We were inside of the hotel and we were talking about how wood is incorporated in a lot of the architecture and the design. We were able to see, again, like the kente pattern and the designs that they have. And just everywhere is just some form of like art or artistic design.
Obi tumi ba na ohun se as a title na boy no ene ma asem bi ahia so aha enti eyesa na onya saa enigie no because of title na me kan no to say kai na asem bi ebi won so na achiche ne wure ohun se tell out we dey be say me dey mentor na me fan kobo me office.
When you are persistent and you are you work on yourself, you work on your craft, and you get better at it, I think people will recognize your talent and your gifts, and that is what opens doors for you. So just be persistent and continue creating.
So we just left Cape Coast, or the castle in Cape Coast, and learning about the history firsthand. Because again, read about it in school, heard about it, seen it in movies, but to go in and actually stand where people were kept in like dungeons and cells and things like that, it allowed me to kind of put myself in their shoes and imagine what they went through.
Enslaved African men who fought for their freedom while in the castle, they were seen to be stubborn, aggressive, rebellious. They were all locked up in here. Nobody went through the side and then came back alive. Less than 72 hours in here, nobody is going to survive within this very cell.
As an artist, this trip has been very beneficial, fruitful. I've been gaining a lot of knowledge. It's opened my eye and made me just want to be here, do more art, be more creative, see how I could draw more creatives from Ghana, cause more exposure, anything that I could do to create more art and bring the community together.
I just want everybody to come and experience Ghana for themselves. This is a whole new experience for me because I've never traveled outside of the United States, never ever even been to the continent of Africa. And to know who I am and where I've come from and whose I am is a whole liberating experience.